A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Research completed. Fusion field accelerator construction in progress.
This is going to take some time. Let's focus on other tasks.
Hyperparticle condenser construction in progress.
Okay, we're going to have to wait some time for the construction to finish. This is a very complex piece of machinery.
Quantum gate stabilizer construction in progress.
We can't rush this building. I wouldn't want to get scrambled walking through an unstable rift portal.
Would anyone want that?
No, I guess no one would want that.
Was that a joke?
Yes, it was supposed to. I guess they didn't program that for you.
I guess they didn't program that for you either. Ha, ha.
Too close to another building of the same type. Base is under attack. Too close to another building of the same type. A portal has been destroyed. A small piece of comet is going to hit close to our position. We've calculated the comet's possible impact location. It's flying right above us. We have to investigate it as soon as it hits the ground. It's hit the ground. Let's head there quickly and see what we can learn.
Fusion field accelerator construction finished.
Excellent. We're one step closer to getting the Rift Station operational.
Quantum gate stabilizer construction finished.
That's great news. It wasn't easy to gather all that titanium to build it.
Hyperparticle condenser construction finished.
Finally, it's a big milestone towards setting up a stable connection back to Earth.
Ashley, we have assembled all of the Rift Station components. We can start preparing the station for the power-up sequence. Walk onto the Rift Station to initiate a complete diagnostics check of all of the station's subsystems. I am initiating Rift Station diagnostics. Ashley, in the meantime, please verify the list of resources that are necessary to begin the Rift Station charge-up procedure.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, we are going to need 3 primary ingredients to power up the portal. A starting charge that's going to initiate the sequence, a stable flow of supercharged plasma for the rift gate, and coolant to stabilize the station during the process. This shouldn't be that difficult with the infrastructure we already have in place.
Station diagnostics complete. Portal gate structure check. Okay. Power couplings check. Okay. Fusion field accelerator plasma conduits check. Okay. Hyperparticle condenser capacitor flux. Okay. Quantum gate stabilizer magnetron check. Error. Magnetic field unstable.
Oh no, we should have expected this. This planet's magnetic field is not behaving in a normal way. We won't be able to get off the planet if we don't stabilize the magnetic field around the Rift Station.
We can stabilize the magnetic field by constructing additional magnetic field stabilizers around the rift station.
Yes, we can do that, but this complicates the process significantly. Magnetic stabilizers require a lot of resources to be built. They use a lot of energy themselves. They require cooling. And we will have to place them around the portal, but not too close to each other. Ugh.
We can expand our external mining outposts to speed up the process of gathering resources. We can also use the orbital scanner to search for new resource-rich locations.
We might also have to rearrange the buildings around the rift station to make all of this possible. Well, as someone once said, we're not doing this because it's easy, but because it's hard. Let's get to work then.
Warning! A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack. A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base. Magnetic stabilizers are in place and operational. I am rerunning diagnostics on the quantum gate stabilizer. All systems check. Magnetic field stabilized. Quantum magnetron operational.
That's great. We can move forward with the rest of the preparations.
Tower destroyed.
A building has been destroyed. One of our portals has been destroyed.
One of our walls has been destroyed. energy connector has been destroyed.
Base is under attack. One of our buildings has been destroyed.
There is a breach in our walls.
Base is under attack.
One of our walls has been destroyed.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Ashley, we have finished all of the necessary preparations for the Rift Station power-up sequence.
It wasn't easy, but we're there. It's hard to believe that we're finally approaching the moment of powering up the rift.
Please keep in mind that once we start the power-up sequence, it is going to need some time to finish. We will have to maintain a stable flow of all of the required resources during that time. The starting charge is only enough to initiate the Rift Station power-up sequence. The energy consumption of the station is going to be extremely high during the entire process. Please make sure that our energy grid can handle that strain before starting the procedure.
We should build up additional reserves of supercharged plasma and coolant in liquid storages. If the Rift Station power-up sequence is interrupted, then we will have to cool off the station and restart the entire process.
The Rift Station is going to emit an enormous amount of high-frequency energy waves. We've already aggravated the local fauna with our actions. These emissions will be going out in a very large radius, so they will alarm all of the potentially aggressive creatures within kilometers of our base. We have to prepare for the strongest attack that we've ever seen. We have to make sure that our base is secured from all directions.
This is going to be our final battle on Galatea 37. Let's make sure that we are ready before we push the button.
Base is under attack.
Too close to another building of the same type.
Ashley, my sensors have picked up an Omega-class creature nearby.
It could pose a serious threat to us. Let's go to its location to see what it is. Base is under attack.
Objective complete, Ashley. The Omega-class creature has been neutralized. Too close to another building of the same type.
Good. I was afraid it could gather a large horde in this area.
Station power-up sequence initiated. The energy flux is creating intense electromagnetic waves. I am detecting minor gravitational field disturbances.
The power-up sequence is creating seismic waves. I can feel the ground shaking. The weather is going crazy. It looks like the whole planet is going mad.
I am detecting hordes of creatures moving towards our base from all directions. There are thousands of them. Ashley, this is it.
Too close to another building of the same type.
Base is under attack. Tower destroyed. There is a breach in our walls.
Base is under attack.
A tower has been destroyed. Red Station power-up sequence is 25% ready.
A building has been destroyed.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. Wall destroyed. base is under attack. Tower destroyed.
Base is under attack.
One of our walls has been destroyed. Rift Station power-up sequence is 50% ready. Research completed.
base is under attack.
Too close to another building of the same type.
A new technology has been developed.
New Rift Station power-up sequence is 75% ready.
Too close to another portal.
Base is under attack. Too close to another portal. Rift Station power-up sequence completed. The quantum gate is stabilized. Ashley, we are ready to open the two-way portal back to Earth.
We made it. It's hard to believe that this moment is finally here.
We are receiving signals from the Earth. Quantum entanglement with the station back on Earth is confirmed. You have to manually insert your personal rift synchronization core to confirm the procedure from our side before the rift portal can be opened.
There's so much diverse life on this planet. We've been here for so long, but have we studied the ecosystem enough to start colonizing the planet?
Ashley, your primary objective was to establish a two-way portal back to Earth. Studying the ecosystem is not a priority. Your quantum synchronization core is paired with an identical object back on Earth. The pairing is fragile. If we don't finalize the connection now, the quantum entanglement is going to collapse and destroy the rift synchronization cores. If we don't go now, there is no guarantee that we'll ever be able to return to Earth. Ashley, you have to finish the procedure, or the portal will collapse. We won't be able to get back to Earth if you don't act now.
No, we don't have to go back through the portal. I think there's a different way.
The rift power-up procedure has overloaded the quantum synchronization core. Ashley, the portal is destroyed. We will not be able to open the rift to Earth without that core. Why didn't you finish the procedure? The rift synchronization core is destroyed. We can't reconstruct it ourselves. We have failed our primary objective.
I chose a different objective.
Why would you do that? That does not make any sense.
I want to build a new home for humanity on this planet, and I don't want it to be strip-mined, exploited, and destroyed before there's even a chance to create a self-sustainable civilian colony.
We were not tasked with building up a self-sustainable colony. Why do you assume that the planet would be destroyed? That was not the plan for Galatea 37.
You've seen that final attack wave. All of these species from different parts of the planet were working together against us. If the expeditionary forces had stepped through that portal, they'd quickly label this planet as a hostile environment not suitable for human colonization. The local fauna is too aggressive and too dangerous to risk cohabitation.
This is a bold assumption, and even if that were to be true, destroying the portal still does not make any sense. How do you imagine to make these creatures not try to destroy us?
I don't know, but my duty as a scientist is to try to figure out how. There's too much at stake to not try. Destroying the portal only bought us some time. They will reconstruct the rift synchronization core and prepare a new candidate for this mission. We can't stop humanity from claiming Galatea, but we have to try to prepare it for peaceful colonization.
Ashley, your goals are my goals, and I will always follow your commands. However, please note that I think you are insane.
Thank you, Mr. Riggs. Note taken.
Okay, Miss Crazy Scientist, how do you want to save this world?
I've been thinking about the possibility of extending our mission on Galatea for quite some time, but I was hesitant about whether we could pull this off. I'm certain that staying here is the right choice that will bring the most benefit to both humanity and Galatea, and at the same time, I know that this is the longer, much harder path.
What is done, Ashley. You have made your decision. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
Yes, but we will have to go beyond the tasks that were originally planned for our mission and make use of technology that wasn't originally designed for this mecha-suit. I need you to access the Common Nanofabrication Blueprint Template Repository and decompress specific megastructure schematics.
I can access those blueprints, but I cannot use them. They were designed for much bigger, city-scale fabrication crawlers. The resource output requirements for building megastructures exceed the operational thresholds of my assembly systems.
That's true, but we can modify the schematics and build them piece by piece.
That is possible, but very time-consuming. We would have to increase our computing power to prepare these megastructures in a reasonable time frame. I could construct a semi-functioning foundation for a quantum cortex laboratory. It is the only megastructure that I can start working on without additional modifications.
That was part of my plan, Mr. Riggs. Allowing the Rift Station portal to collapse may look like a last-minute decision, but it was growing inside of me for a long time. Anyway, let's try to build this thing first. I'll explain the rest when we get there.
I have added the Quantum Cortex Laboratory Foundation to the list of available schematics. Please check its construction and maintenance requirements, and then carefully pick the location where you want to build it. Remember that it does not have to be built at our HQ. Some biomes may be better suited to housing this project.
This megastructure is in a totally different league. The energy and supercharged plasma requirements are much higher than anything we've ever built. Maybe we should search for a new base location to build this monstrosity. The Rift Station was child's play in comparison.
Well, you have what you asked for, Ashley.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.